Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Sunday, November 9th of 2025. So I just want to do a quick little shopping trip that I did yesterday and I'd run out and do another quick one today. So I was at Dollar Tree because I had one of these, what is it called? It's the frosted window film. And I've got the little small skylight window thing, whatever it's called, the one that's right beside my front door. And I just want something there. I love being able to light there, but I just, for privacy and stuff, I just kind of want something covering it. At my other house, I used to use plants either inside or outside to kind of cover the window. Where this window is, I don't have the luxury of having that space to put pot outside. I really need the amount of step space I have for just to be able to use my steps. And so I was trying to find something, and I bought one of these because I wasn't sure the quality or the size. And so I did go back and I was able to find one. I would have bought another pack. I think I might need a little more than two to do the window. They are 12 inches by 40 inches. I have not measured that little window. So they had both these designs. This is the last one of this design. So all they mostly had was this design up here. So I'm thinking that with the two packs, I should be able to piece them together to cover that window, at least mostly. I don't need it right down at the very bottom, but from like the top down as far as I can go. So these were $1.75, I believe. Oh, okay. There goes my camera. Oops. Just gotta fix my stand. All right, so my stand is now fixed. I hope it doesn't fall over again. It was right at the edge of my computer desk and I bumped it, and of course it's gonna tip. Okay, so yes, these were $1.75. And then I found these little candy cane gem stickers, 15 in a pack. $1.75 seems like a little bit pricey, but I don't really know what I'm going to do for any Christmas crafts yet this year. And I've never seen these ones. And they only had I think they had like 3 or 4 packs. So I thought I'd grab 2 packs. And they were also $1.75 each. And then I found this, just one pack of the little doilies or napkins, whatever you want to call them. A pack of 20. These are the 6-inch ones. This was the only pack they had with these patterns on it. So I grabbed this. This is a nice little thing to put, like, so many things that you can do with these, like giving gifts, food items to family. I find you can even put these like on top of the jars with this ribbon. I mean, I know these are paper, they might rip. Fabric's a little bit better, but sometimes, you can kind of use what you have. You just put one of these down at the bottom of a little box for some cookies or cupcakes or something. I know I like the big ones for that, but sometimes the small little boxes, you just need something there. I still line it with the wax paper, but you want something kind of Christmassy sometimes, so I do like these. They did have lots of the big packs, and I think you only got like 10 in the big pack, so I got 20 in this one. And then I found a couple little, what are these called? Oven mitts, these little small ones. I do have an oven mitt. I love them, but they're just so big, and I just don't have the room to hang them. I don't have like my cupboards. I just have a small space, so I was looking for something smaller to be able to hang up under my cupboard. And so these ones say "Life Happens, Coffee Helps." So they were $1.75 each. And then I also found under here the little kitchen towel. Same thing. It says "Life Happens, Coffee Helps." So things in my kitchen can kind of match. So all these were $1.75 each. And then the last thing I found was these foil backsplash wall stickers. I bought a couple of these before, and I had done something with one of them. I put it on a piece of wood, or not even wood, just that that fake wood stuff that all my furniture is built out of, and to hang it up, and it looks really cool. So I wanted to buy some more. So I got 2 of this pattern here, and it says wake up and smell the coffee. And so it's got like the coffee pot, a teapot, you know, takeout, go cup, and a cup of coffee. So I got 2 of that design. And I found only 1 of this design here. And it says the same. Oh, it says the same thing. It says wake up and smell the coffee. But this just has the mug of coffee, some coffee beans, and the to-go mug. And it's in a different color. So I thought these would be kind of fun to do some crafting with. I'm just looking what the other ones were. They had like some of the pattern ones. They had a lot of these brick looking ones. It's not quite what I'm looking for. I'm also not going to use them as a backsplash. I'd love to put them on like a piece of board of some kind and be able to hang them up as like wall art. So let's see, was that everything? Yeah, that was everything. So my total was $17.50, and then 68 cents for GST. And then rounding for pennies, it was $18.40. So I'll move these or everything's gonna fall. And then last night, I was just out and my lip split, and I didn't have any of my lip balm or my Blistex. I always have that usually in the car, but I don't seem to have any in the car. So I actually had to go to the Dollarama last night, and I bought myself one of these. These I find are the best things to use in the winter. So this is the daily conditioning treatment for lips. It's made by Blistex, and it says it's the SPF 20. And it is 7 grams. And so it comes in a little package like this. They were $3.75, and then with GST it was $3.95. I don't know where my receipt is. It's probably in the car. But this says it is easier to read the box than the little container. So it's the Blistex DCT, Blistex Daily Conditioning for Treatment for Lips, Lip Protectant, Topical Ointment. It's cocoa butter, vitamin E to help maintain healthy looking lips. And it also says it helps relieve pain due to sunburn. So I do like these because you can use these year round. Some of these. And I do find like when my lips get a little dry and a little cracked and start to bleed, I find these work the best for me. And then today, going out for supper with my kids to celebrate 2 of my daughter's birthdays are in November. So I had already bought a couple of these because I was going to do my one daughter's birthday, who is this week, make her cake. But now we're going out as a family, so we're going to do my other daughter as well. So she's 23. So I had to go back to the store just now and get the 2 and the 3. And these are $1.50 each. And then I also grabbed myself a brownie cake mix. This was $2.50, and it's out of the Pillsbury. I just like occasionally grabbing a couple of these boxes of cake mixes or brownie mixes, cookie mixes, whatever. We're coming up into my baking stuff, Christmas, things like that. I like to bake things for family and friends for Christmas. But starting with a basic cake mix or a brownie mix, it's what you add in that changes it from just being just a store-bought, cake mix or cookie mix or whatever. You can always add stuff to it. So I just love having these on hand. And so anytime I'm at the dollar store, if I see them, if I think they're reasonably priced, $2.50 is kind of there at the top end of what I'd pay for at the dollar store. But I just love having this type of stuff on hand. Same with, they had these square cake pans. It's a set of 3 for $1.50. These ones do not have the lids. The first pack I grabbed was $2.75, I think, or $2.25, $2.75, something like that. And it was the 3 pans, but it had the dome lids, which I think are great when you're giving it as a gift or taking it to somebody's house. It's one thing if you take it to somebody's house in this type of pan where you're going, you're going to eat there. But if you're taking it as a gift, it's nice to have the lid. I really don't care if my pan has the lids or not. I also just find these are just great for, doing my, if I was going to be thinking of freezing, I try to find the ones that do have the cardboard foil lid for the freezer. But this was $1.50 for a pack of 3. And these are the just under 8x8 cake pans. And then, like I said, I did find one of these nice big containers with the lid. I actually need this for tonight to take the cake tonight. I don't know where my cake and cupcake carry trays are. So if you want to know, you put the cake in upside down. It works good to travel. It's so hard trying to get the cake or pies, whatever, in this way and then trying to lift it out to serve. So you put it on the lid, you put the container on top, and it's just so much easier. And so this was $3.50, and that was everything I got today. So my total was $10.50 and then 40 cents GST, so it was $10.90. So that was just my quick yesterday and today's little shopping. Oh, there is one more thing. I just saw the receipt. I'll be right back. Yes, this is the important thing from yesterday at the mall with my daughter and my husband. We got to the mall early in the morning, and so we'll say it's from Starbucks. Their Christmas coffees just came out. So it's in this big bag because she put them in this smaller bag and it split. So she went and put it in the larger bag. So I'm just going to just drop the receipt. There we go. Okay. So they have the red bag of coffee. Now they've got it in the red and a darker, like maroon, kind of like a darker reddish color. The dark reddish one was the decaf. I don't drink decaf, so I almost grabbed the decaf one. You always read the labels. So this is the 2025 Christmas blend. So this is their regular one. This is a dark roast, and it says it's featuring rare aged Sumatra. So it says it's notes of spice, chocolate, and spruce tips. And I got to find where it's written on this side. It says it's a Christmas blend 2025. Starbucks Christmas blend is a return to one of our most cherished traditions. We take Sumatra beans aged to perfection and add them to dark roasted beans from Asia Pacific, Guatemala, and Colombia. The flavor, rich, robust, and enticing, is a tribute to the sense of warmth that surrounds us at this time of year. With notes of herbs and baking spices and a chocolate finish, with every sip is an invitation to feel the wonder of the season. I love reading their things they have on the side. Then they have the blue one. And so this is the 2025 Starbucks Holiday Blend. Oh, that was the Christmas blend. This is the Holiday Blend. And so this one says it's featuring Sumatra, and it's notes of sweet maple and herbs. And it is a medium roast. And so it says Starbucks Holiday Blend 2025. Elegantly balanced, sweet and toasty, this seasonal blend combines bright Latin American beans with rich Samatran, I'm not even be able to say it now, coffee, expertly roasted to bring out deep complexity of flavor. The result is a comforting, balanced cup with smooth maple sweetness and subtle herb notes. It is the perfect complement to winter mornings and fireside chats. Oh, I guess I forgot to read that. Yeah, so it's notes of sweet maple and herbs. And then last one. the green bag, and it says it is the 2025 Starbucks Christmas Blonde Roast. It's in the green, so it says it's featuring washed Ethiopia. Notes of spiced orange and fig compote. Starbucks Christmas Blonde Roast 2025. Our Starbucks Christmas Blonde Roast is delightfully approachable and perfect for celebrating together. We start with beans from Asia Pacific for their herbal maple-like sweetness and combine them with beans from Ethiopia for a burst of spice, citrus, and fig. This blend is lightly roasted to bring out woodsy aromas and a smooth flavor with just the right amount of seasonal spice. So I'm just going to see. But all three of them, because I'm like, I didn't know which one to get. And my husband said all three. So I used my stars, which I save my stars for coffee or to-go cups. So each of these bags is supposed to be $21.95. So, you know, I cashed in 300 stars to get each one for free. So I cashed in 900 stars. So my total would have been $65.85. So nearly $70 for 3 bags of coffee, and I got them for free because I cashed in my stars, because I actually do spend quite a bit of money at Starbucks. But, you know, I mean, I usually don't get all 3 of their Christmas blends. I get one here, and maybe near the end, you know, I'll grab one when they have them on sale, if they have any left in January kind of thing. I usually just try to get the red one. That's usually the one I get. It's just their Christmas blend. So it's nice to have, you know, the Christmas blend, the holiday blend, and the Starbucks Christmas Blonde Roast. So now that is everything I got. I just, like I said, the receipt wasn't sitting here. These were in my kitchen. I would not have remembered. That's okay. They would have been on my next video anyways. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos. And I will see you in the next ones. Bye.